Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, here back with another video on the channel, and today we have our NCP Stratus Week 1 Team Builder before the match. But before I jump into the actual battle, I just want to say thank you to the NCP for allowing me to be one of the selected people for this season of the Stratus Division. The Stratus Division is the Showdown variant of NCP, so we unfortunately cannot be in the Wi-Fi just yet because I do not own a capture card, but I'm very excited to be here instead. I'm still going to do content. I believe there are other people that are going to do content on even in the Stratus Division, so I'm also extremely excited about that. I feel like it's always a bit more fun when there are more people doing it. Maybe we potentially can talk about it and whatnot. But yeah, this is going to be our Week 1 Team Builder, and I'm just going to say it before we jump into who we're playing and the team and whatnot. This might be our toughest matchup the entire season. Like, we got such an unlucky Week 1, which is a little bit annoying because I do want to get a good start to this league, but it is what it is. I guess I might as well just jump into who we're playing against. So we are going up against the Dubai Drapions, coached by BagelJohn, and John and I have had quite a few matches throughout the year, throughout the 2 years I think we've known each other, or at least known of each other so far. And I do think I'm a little bit on a losing streak against them, so I definitely want to change that a little bit. And by doing that, we have to look at the opponent's team, of course. So John's team consists of GARCHOMP, Clefable, Celesteela, Bosswall, Nidoking, Mega Blastoise, Talonflame, Audino, Eldegoss, and Galarian Slowbro. So he got the generic Fairy Steel Core deck. I don't know how many times I've seen these 3 mons exactly in the last couple of weeks. It's so funny. Like, I legitimately think this is the 3rd team in 3 different leagues where I've seen this exact combo, and I understand why. It's so good. Another really big BagelJohn stable is the Bosswall. I definitely remember him being a big Bosswall fan, if I remember correctly. Or maybe it was someone else, but I think it was him. So that's kind of interesting. And then Nidoking and Mega Blastoise are mons I really like a lot, both of them. And both are very, very scary. Specifically, the Nidoking against our team is incredibly annoying to deal with. Talonflame is his fastest mon, but honestly I'm not too worried about Talonflame. We have Gigalith, which is really good natural Talonflame counter. Don't get me wrong, if he runs Will-O-Wisp, yeah, that's gonna be annoying. It is what it is. Audino, Eldegoss, and Slowbro also gives him a little bit of a regen core, which is just I hate dealing with that. Like, I love regen myself. I love using regen for Slowbro tank and stuff like that, but I hate playing against it. Especially I have this very weird hate for Audino, because it's this weak mon that always has such huge issue killing. So I'm kind of hoping we can just get past it fairly easily this time around. Of course, we have to watch out for the GARCHOMP and Nidoking, because as you can see, our team is pretty ground weak. We also kind of have to watch out for Celesteela. I believe Celesteela can run 2 different sets, and I cannot figure out which one I'm the more scared of. So I kind of just hope we can deal with it. And to deal with it, I guess we might as well jump into our own team. So, first off, on our NCP Week 1 team, we are gonna have Zangetsu the Urshifu with Protector Pads, Unseen Fist, U-Turn, Aerial Ace, Wiggle Blow, Close Combat, 96 in HP, 252 in attack, 160 in speed with a Jolly Nature. This allows us to outspeed anything that is called the Nidoking and below. So he has a little bit of a drop from GARCHOMP down to Nidoking, which Urshifu actually can exploit. Unfortunately, we cannot be adamant. I wish we could, because the extra damage would have been very nice. We have U-Turn for momentum. We have Wiggle Blow because, Wiggle Blow is one of, if not the most busted move in the entire game. And Close Combat just, hit Celesteela, hit the Audino, stuff like that. Now, Aerial Ace is pretty much just there to hit the Bosswall. You could argue that I don't really have anything to hit the Clefable with, but I feel like I can deal with Clefable way easier than I can deal with Bosswall. So having Aerial Ace for Bosswall, I think, is more important. And the reason I'm running Protector Pass is, as I said, his team isn't that fast. He has Talonflame and GARCHOMP that naturally outspeed Urshifu, and that's it. Nothing else, unless he's running Choice Scarf Nidoking, which he could be, or Choice Scarf Bosswall potentially. But I don't feel like I need to run Choice Scarf on my Urshifu, because the mon I'm most worried about when it comes to speed is the GARCHOMP, and it outspeeds us anyway. And if it's going to be a skill shot set, it's going to outspeed us even with Choice Scarf. So that's kind of the general idea why we aren't Choice Scarf. We're Protector Pad, so we don't take Rocky Helmet damage, because I think there's a good chance he could be Rocky Helmet on a mon or 2. and Flame Body Burn is basically the 2 reasons for protected paths. Shiva's not really here to be the endgame sweeper, just here to come in, potentially U-turn out, potentially do some damage. If he doesn't bring Boss Wall, I'm clicking Wicked Blow a lot, even with Clefable there. I do wish I potentially could. Like, if I knew Boss Wall wasn't going to come, I definitely would like to run like Poison Jab or Iron Head or something. But I would rather have the Aerial Ace. Now, to pair up with Urshifu, we of course have Das Bones, the Escadrille with Life Orb, Sand Rush, Iron Head, Rock Blast, Earthquake, and Sword Stance. 24 in HP, 222 in attack, and 232 in speed with the Jolly Nature. So this allows us to outspeed, again, the Nidoking outside of Sand. We do primarily want to be in Sand with Escadrille, but if a scenario comes up where I know the Nidoking isn't Choice Scarf, or maybe I know he's Choice Scarf, but he's locked into Sludge Wave, we can swap into our Escadrille, and Escadrille for him is relatively difficult to deal with. The same on the deals with Urshifu also deals with Escadrille in Boss Wall, but that puts a lot of pressure on Boss Wall, so I definitely think he might be running like either Talonflame or Celesteela as a more dedicated Escadrille answer. If he brings Eldegoss, I can definitely see Eldegoss be the thing, but we can potentially Sword Stance, and then I feel like Iron Head should do a really good chunk, if not just straight up kill the Eldegoss. Originally, I was Sand Force on Escadrille to deal with the Celesteela, because if we get a +2, Rock Blast actually has a potential chance to kill if we get, I think it's 4 hits or more with Sand Force Life Orb in Sand, which is really, really nice, but I feel like losing the speed control we can have against like mons like Garchomp and whatnot is too good to pass up. If he's like Skill Shot Garchomp, we literally just have to go into our Gigalith, get Sand and then Escadrille can come in and outspeed. So that's the general idea behind why we're running Sand Rush over Sand Force this time around. Next up, we have the One-Eyed King, Gengar with Black Sludge, Curse Body, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, Sludge Wave, and Nasty Plot. 64 in HP, 222 in Special Attack, 192 in Speed. Basically, this spot here was between Gengar and Heliolisk. Originally, I had Heliolisk because I really want to deal with the Celesteela, and it helps dealing with the Blastoise as well. But realistically, with having 2 ground types and like an Eldegoss and an Audino there, I don't feel like Heliolisk does a whole lot. Like, he would just swap into the Audino each time, and the damage we would do, he would just regen it back. Where it would Gengar, if we set up like a Nasty Plot, the Audino isn't gonna like be able to regen it back. We're gonna do more. Even if we hit it with a raw Sludge Wave, I actually do think we might do a little bit more than what it can regen back. I can't fully remember. Plus, there's a small chance we can poison it, so you know who doesn't want that. We're running Thunderbolt as our like 3rd attacking move, so we can hit the Celesteela and hit the Blastoise with super effective damage. The rest of his team should more or less, like if not die, take a lot of damage from Shadow Ball Sludge Wave combo. So that's why I don't feel like we need to run anything besides Thunderbolt. You could argue for, I don't know, Dazzling Gleam maybe. I don't know. I don't know exactly what you would argue for, but you could probably argue for something else than Thunderbolt. Maybe you could even argue for like a substitute set instead, like Sub Nasty Plot. But I like this set. He has sort of a tough time revenging against it unless he has a Choice Scarf mount or if Talonflame comes. So that's why I also feel like this is going to be really, really good. Next up, we have Nightwing, the Crobat with Heavy Duty Boost, Infiltrator, Air Slash, Super Fang, Taunt, Roost, 248 in HP, 200 in Defense, 28 in Space Defense with 32 in Speed with the Timid Nature. This outspeeds anything that's not Talonflame. As I mentioned, I'm not too worried about Talonflame, so I actually didn't care about speed creeping against it with the Crobat. I'd rather have Crobat have way more bulk than it having what's called speed. Now, the moves on Crobat are probably... this is probably the mon that went through the most transformations. I had Heat Wave over Taunt at some point. I had Heat Wave over Air Slash at one point. I also had, I think, Heat Wave over Super Fang at some point. I really want to run Heat Wave because if we can Super Fang into Heat Wave against a substitute Celesteela, that's really, really good. But I really want to bring Taunt. I really, really want to bring Taunt on this thing because if we can swap it in on a Celesteela, and if the Celesteela is like a sub-lead seed set, we can just Taunt it and it can lead seed. Again, and the same principle with like Clefable. Should he swap? If he sees we have no poison move, he swaps in Clefable because, okay, I don't have anything to fear. We can just Taunt it and slowly whittle it down with Super Fang slash Air Slash. Taunt is also really good for Audino, for Eldegoss. boss wall, even though there's no way he would ever stay in with boss wall. It's good against GARCHOMP, so Taunt is just really, really good in this matchup, which is why I felt like I needed to bring it on Crobat, and Heatwave was what I had to just give up. I want to run Heatwave, but I feel like Taunt is just going to be better overall in this matchup. I think Crobat is going to be very important in this game. It's probably our best GARCHOMP answer, because I don't think he's going to run Stone Edge. I think he's going to run Crunch, Skill Shot, Earthquake, Sword Stance potentially, because that's overall pretty good. It hits the Celebi, and if he doesn't run Crunch, I feel like Celebi does kind of deal with him. So I don't really think he would run like Crunch or something to hit Celebi with. So I don't think he's going to run Stone Edge. If he runs Stone Edge, he runs Stone Edge. It is what it is. We just have to deal with it. But yeah, Nightwing has to do a whole lot, and I hope he can do it. Next up, we have Jimbei the Vaporeon with leftovers, Water Absorb, Scald, Flip Turn, Wish, Protect. 248 in HP, 44 in defense, 216 in special defense. This is our Nidoking answer. I legitimately don't have a good Nidoking answer, like, at all. This is the best I can come up with. It can take, like, double Nidoking, like a Sludge Wave into a Thunderbolt. It can take that, but we kind of forced to wish. Like, there won't ever really be much of an opportunity where we can attack him, which is kind of the issue. If he's not Life Orb, then it's a little bit better. If he's like Choice Scarf, it's way better for us, because then he definitely never two-shots us. If he brings Stealth Rocks on one of his Stealth Rockers, which are GARCHOMP, Clefable, and Nidoking, it's going to be a little bit annoying to kind of deal with him. I kind of wanted to run Heavy Duty Boots in case of that, but the leftovers actually does make it so we come just above the threshold that we need, so that's why I feel like we need to run leftovers. But yeah, very generic. This also kind of beats Blastoise in most cases. Not because it can do a whole lot, like it does nothing with Scald, but more so just because Blastoise doesn't do anything back. So unless he has to be like a Toxic set or something in order to beat Vaporeon with the Blastoise. So that's why I kind of feel like I can play this Spidef-wise, because it can beat a lot of his mons. Now, next up and lastly, of course, we're going to have Alabaster the Gigalith with Sugar Berry, Sandstream, Rock Blast, Earthquake, Toxic, and Stealth Rock. 248 in HP, 100 in defense, 160 in special defense with the Careful Nature. The defensive spread here could probably be a little bit different, but I kind of wanted it to be like a mix of both. I want to be able to take Talonflame hits. I want to be able to take a GARCHOMP hit if I needed to. I wanted to be able to take a boss wall hit if I needed to, though boss wall close combat is going to absolutely wreck shop here. Now, the Sugar Berry is not really here for GARCHOMP, it's more so here for Nidoking. If he comes in with Nidoking on our Gigalith, I don't know. I don't know why exactly. Let's say he like U-turn with Talonflame. We can actually stay in an Earthquake. Earthquake does like 85 to 90%-ish, something along those lines, to the Nidoking, and Nidoking does less than half to us with our Sugar Berry. Plus, it also prevents him from potentially setting up a substitute, so that's really, really nice. Gigalith doesn't necessarily need to be here a long time. I just need to get sand turns, basically. Like, if it's about to die and there's only like one turn of sand left, I kind of feel like I have to swap it out, sack something else just so I can get sand up again. The Escadrille could potentially go a little bit more nuts. But yeah, that's the team this week. As always, if you like the video so far, make sure to leave a like on the video. Leave a comment down below what you thought of the team builder. I get that there's some stuff that definitely could be different, but this is kind of what I came up with. And subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I will head into the battle. So peace, YouTube. Alright, what's good YouTube? Gentlemen, here back with another video on the channel, and today we have our NCP Stratus Week 1 battle. Wow, I was about to say something completely different. We, the co-main guys, are going up against the Dubai Drapions, coached by BagelJohn, and we actually predicted the entirety of his team, which is very interesting. I did not expect to do that at all. Okay, so regarding lead, I could lead Vaporeon, because I actually don't think he has anything that like even remotely comes close to one-shotting Vaporeon, right? So we could lead Vaporeon and flip turn to see what he wants to do. He might want to get rocks up immediately, which like I can definitely see that be a thing, right? Let's see. No talent. Okay, so no Talonflame also means that Crobat and no Ordinals. Ooh, no Regen Core orders. Thank you. Yeah, no Talonflame means Crobat should be the fastest thing on the field, barring any Choice Scarfers. If I had. Okay, what do I lose if I lead Crobat? I think if he leads a Blastoise, that's really bad. I'm just gonna lead Vaporeon. Wow, yeah, okay, I guessed that correctly. Wow. Okay, Mega Blastoise. So I'm just kind of thinking here. can't really do a whole lot to us. I'm thinking what I should do. Because I don't have anything that like legitimately just straight up one-shots this thing, right? I'm wow, my throat is like... I'm thinking I kind of want to just scald, get a little, like I get that it does no damage, but I also don't have any like real thing about what this can do to me, you know? Like I didn't prepare a whole lot for this because like I knew there was a good chance it was gonna come, but I'm like, I guess if I had brought Heliolisk, that would have probably been better. Yeah, I'm just gonna scald. Okay, he swapped to Celesteela, okay. Maybe he thought of... Okay, so I'll immediately know he's leftover. So he probably is the sub-seed leftover set. I can definitely see that be a thing. Let's see. If I go Crobat now, and he's like... let's just go with like a... Let's put a Hasty Nature on him for now. Actually, I'll put a Hardy so he doesn't have any minus in defense. Like, it doesn't... The speed doesn't matter here. It's more so if you like... If he slams me. If he straight up lead seats here, that's really annoying. Actually, I should probably flip turn, right? Like, I don't see a reason why I should never flip turn here. Because, like, even if he Giga Drains, I don't think it does that much, right? Yeah, that doesn't do that much. I'm flip turning. I'm faster than it. Okay, so it's a really slow Celesteela. Okay, so I'm imagining, like, max HP, max special attack, potentially. I mean, I'm gonna go Crobat, see what he wants to do. Toxic. Okay, that's perfect. Good. Nice Crobat. Okay, Toxic. He could be lead seed. Very well could be lead seed. I'm gonna taunt him. Like, even if he brings in, like, Clefable... Actually, what do you bring in on this? Like, Blastoise? Maybe? You don't swap to this very well. Like, I don't have E-Wave, so that is, of course, annoying. But since he's Toxic on this... Right? I imagine... Because he's also leftover, so he's not Meteor Beam, so I don't have to worry about that. Well, he could be Meteor Beam, but it becomes a 2-turn attack then, and then I'm like, what? You know, like, it is what it is. Okay. If he has Stone Edge, I don't know why he would have Stone Edge, but if he has Stone Edge, how much do you do to Crobat? You don't actually do. This is non-attacking. I'm still gonna taunt you. Okay, yeah, no lead seats. That's fine. Super Fang. Get you down to half. Air Slash, that's fine. I'm just gonna Super Fang again. Okay, so he is starting to get to a point where he benefits. Wow, taunt ended. Are we serious? Is that 2 turns of taunt? Seriously? Is it? Well, what's the? I thought taunt was like a turn more. Okay, next 3 turns, and because I'm faster, it counts that turn. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay, since he has been doing Air Slash, should I just say he doesn't have I should probably just imagine he doesn't have what's it called? I should probably just think he doesn't have Flash Cannon, right? I feel like he would have Flash Cannon. If he catches me on this and Flash Cannons me, that's really bad. But if he crits me, that's so bad. Because I want to taunt him on this turn, right? I really want to taunt him on this turn. He could throw up lead seats here. Could Air Slash, but I mean, Air Slash does nothing to this thing, right? But if I Roost, then I go... I think I Roost, I go Vaporeon, and then I flip turn back into Crobat. Beat this, basically. I think. Like, he probably lead seats here, right? I should have taunted. Oh, he just Air Slashes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Do another half, that's 18. Okay, he probably reads the plane now, right? I still think I'd do it because... Okay, yeah, he did lead seat this turn. I figured he would, Okay, so... He could potentially predict the switch on this turn. If he Toxic on this turn, that's a hell of a good play. Because I want to go Vaporeon, right? Yeah, I should have taunted. I should have taunted on that turn. That irritates me I didn't do it. That irritates me I didn't do it. I think I have to go reporting. I can't let the lead seats. I know he's gonna like heal up even more then, but I don't think I can let this just sit here. Flip turn. Go back into Crobat. He leads these. Yeah. This is gonna be annoying, right? I think it's Sewer Thing on this turn. Yeah. Okay. He goes GARCHOMP here. That's actually pretty good. Like he gets Rough Skin. He gets back. That's annoying. Definitely is. It is okay. So this is kind of my GARCHOMP counter being relatively low. So that's not good. You know, like that's really, really not good. Yeah, no, I don't even think I can go Vaporeon. I don't think I can. But okay, what's the chance? I don't think he clicks Earthquake here. Right? I highly doubt he would. But he might also want to try and catch me, you know, on a roost. He might also have straight up just a Stone Edge, you know. That's just as annoying. He is not leftovers, which is very, very nice. I feel like we played decently there. I should definitely taunt it the second time I was in the situation where I needed to roost, because I played a bit too straightforward by the book at that point. Also, he has what? Toxic Leech Seed, Slash. Like, it's either Substitute or... What would be like the last move you would potentially have on that Celesteela? Like, I would have thought Earthquake, but I feel like it would have clicked it. And if it's Earthquake. Yeah, this GARCHOMP is really bad when Crobat is this injured. Like, this isn't good. I think I'm gonna go Vaporeon. If he Salt Stance here, that's really bad. Oh, he did. Oh. Okay. Flip turn does about 12. So that puts him at about 52. I might lose Vaporeon here, which is not good. Right? Actually, he might straight up just kill here with the GARCHOMP. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Not good at all. The problem is if you start skill shotting, that's also because I let Crobat get down. Wow, am I really about to end in this situation? Really? Yeah, wow. I'm so weak to ground. My team is so weak to ground. That's the main issue. It's so weak to ground. It's so fucking. I don't have enough defense in Vaporeon. It's like the problem. So this is gonna go one or two ways. He's either gonna Scale Shot to try and get speed, or he's gonna just EQ for the kill, basically. If I go Crobat and I Skill Shot, and he Skill Shots, what do I do then? He's +2, he outspeeds anything except for Gengar, but I wouldn't have gotten damage on him when Gengar doesn't kill at this range. Fuck, so I thought about running Focus Sash Gengar, right? Well, actually no, he would probably just Scale Shot, just so he wouldn't get the... Because I'm thinking about going Crobat, sack Crobat, but I feel like if I sack Crobat, I'm having trouble with the Celesteela immediately. I'm like, do I Scald, hope he goes for Vaporeon potentially? I think I might have to, right? He Skill Shot. Yeah, I figured Skill Shot was coming off yet. Okay, only 2. Gets them. Please burn here, Vaporeon. That would be huge. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay. Okay, that's really good actually. Jesus. Okay, I also know he's not Alarm, he's not Life Up. What is this item? Like a berry, maybe? Yeah, so he EQs, I get my leftovers back. Burn him a little bit more. He could Scale Shot again. I don't know if I'm willing to risk Crobat. So burn +2, he does 49 to 58, so I have a small chance of living that. I could go Gigalith, right? Because like with the Sugar Berry, I easily take the hit. Yeah, maybe that's what we do. You go Gigalith, take the hit, let him slowly die to burn potentially. I can also, so it's either risking, like I have to risk a mon basically no matter what. I'm at what, 53? Okay, I could go for the double protect. The double protect is a 50% chance to happen. Do I go for that? Because if it happens, I can then wish. But I could also just wish and hope I live. I'm at what, 53%, so he has a 62% chance to kill. I think I'm just wishing. Okay. Okay. Okay, so that's a little bit obnoxious. Like, I don't think I would have lived, but with the crit, I definitely never lived. I mean, I go Gigalith here, right? I have the Sugar. He doesn't do that much. Like, I'm annoyed I have to burn the Sugar Berry here. That's like really annoying. I mean, I have to click Earthquake, right? Like, I want to click Rock Blast in case he goes like Celesteela, I guess. I don't know if I dare that. Like, I don't know if I dare going. Also, if you go Celesteela, I have a bit of an issue now. Dang it. Yeah, that was bad. I think I should have gone Gigalith, right? But then on this turn, I wouldn't know what to do. It's kind of the issue. Yeah, he stays in. So he just decides to get the damage on my team. That's fine. I get rid of GARCHOMP, which is very nice. Main problem. Okay, so he goes into his Mega Blastoise. Now I don't have a good Mega Blastoise answer. So you know, that's nice. He could Aura Sphere, but I definitely think he's gonna Water Pulse, right? Basically, I think I need to get no, because he's probably outside. Yeah, this thing is really bad for me. I actually think I need to Toxic this. This might become a very fast-paced game in just a sec here. Oh, wait. Oh, Spout! Shoot. Okay, I did not think about Water Spout. Okay. I'm not sure why he is Water Spout on this set, but you know... that definitely does it. Holy. Okay, I'm probably gonna run without Sand Escadrille, which is, you know, great. Fuck, I lose. I don't lose here, but I definitely take a lot of damage. Okay, question. So what's the most important on my team here? Because I can go Urshifu. If he has Aura Sphere, he straight up just kills me. Which, like, I'm predicting him to have Water Pulse, Water Spout, Aura Sphere, probably Ice Beam, right? Those are like the moves I'm thinking he has. Can Gengar take? Okay, if he doesn't have Dark Pulse, the Gengar actually does take one, like take a hit. So I think that's what I had to do. So like I basically have to hit him with a. Like, I'm probably gonna click Thunderbolt here, honestly. If he has Dark Pulse, that's annoying. He get para. Oh my! I was about to get the one turn para, please. Oh, disable that. Wow. Okay, so my Thunderbolt did 49%, so it would kill him here. With Thunderbolt doing 49, that means he's very like kind of Spidef bulky here, I think. We might have gotten a low roll from a max HP variant. His Scald at 68%. which does indicate maxed modest. So I have to click Thunderbolt again, which allows in the Nidoking, and not much for that. But unfortunately, I think I have to. Yeah. Okay, I guess this is also the scenario where I see if he has a Choice Scarf Mon or not. Because otherwise Gengar gets another hit off. It can kill Celesteela. It pressures the Clefable. Actually, it pressures his entire team right here. Okay, so I get to find out if this is Scarf or not. Pretty much. And if he's yeah, I mean, I'm just Sludge Waving. Okay, I get good damage on this. That's really good. Darkest Lariat, that's fine. Okay, so he's not Choice Scarf, I know that much. That does mean Escadrille and Urshifu should actually outspeed the entirety of the rest of his team. I didn't see any item of any sort. I can go Urshifu. How much? Sludge Wave did 61 from Gengar. So that's min roll, or he has a, wow, that's like absolute min roll, or he has some Spidef, which he could have a little bit Spidef. I wouldn't put it past him. Let's see. Okay, so if he's close combat on this thing, plus he's +1 attack. Actually, I can't even. I mean, I have to go Crobat, right, and Air Slash. I think, yeah. Yeah. I don't think I can risk roosting in case he goes for like He could very well send in the Nidoking right here, right? I don't think I can risk roosting in case he... I want to roost so badly. Like, I really want to roost so badly. Yeah, he does go Nidoking. I think I should have roosted. Okay, I guess this is where I found out if this is Choice Scarf or not. I can roost, right? If he catches me on that, that's really annoying. I can Super Fang, and if I Super Fang, like, most of his stuff are within killing distance. Urshifu, this is already within killing distance. If this is Choice Scarf, well, if he goes for Sludge Wave, yeah, no, I think it's just attack. Honestly, I think it's Super Fang in case he, like, tries to make a double. How much does Urshifu do to a Celesteela? Ooh, it's kind of within killing range as well. Yeah, no, I think this is just what I do. Damn, I should have roosted. Wow, I should have just roosted. Wow, I can't believe he actually would get... Well, I mean, if he goes for Earth Power and I don't roost, that's also really, really bad for him. Because if I roost here, getting rid of the flying typing, he does about 50, so I guess that's fine. Okay, if he's Choice Scarf here, that's annoying. I think it's still just... Actually, I should have gone Escadrille. I should 100% have gone Escadrille here. Fuck, I misplayed there. I misplayed by... Fuck. Okay, so he lets this go. Okay. He goes Buzzwole. Okay. Ooh, we kill. Nice. Oh, I don't know what I do here. I don't have anything to hit the Clefable with Urshifu. I have a sneaking suspicion this thing might have like Flamethrower or something for Drill. I'm gonna Wiggle Blow, see what he wants to do. Okay, just Moonblast kills me. I know he's leftovers now. I can take... I have to Sword Stance here, 100% of the time. Otherwise I don't beat the Celesteela in any way. And then take the Flamethrower, if he has it. And then go in. My Wiggle Blow did 22% from... So I think he's max physically... Yeah, max physically defensive Clefable. Escadrille. Fire Blast. So he might go... well, he doesn't know I'm Life Orb. Right? Kills this. I think I might have it if I hit all hits. If I hit enough hits, I have it. Oh god! This is gonna come down to this. 1, Oh, he's like hella fish chonky. Damn. GG. Ah, that's annoying. Like, I don't feel like I played... I don't feel like I played that badly at all. Like, I think the only mistake I truly made was in the end game here. I should have gone Escadrille instead of a Shifu. Because Escadrille still kills the Nidoking. It forces him to go Celesteela. I guess, actually... okay, so... Yeah, I can't really be mad about this. Like, I definitely think... Like, I could have done a couple of things differently. The early turn against the Celesteela, I knew. So when I roosted the first time and he attacked me, that was really well. That was really nice. That was exactly what I needed. The second time I should have taunted because he now knew, okay, he probably is just gonna roost. So if I taunt, he can't get the lead seed off, which keeps the Celesteela even lower. Like the Celesteela was very physically defensive. Like I can tell. I only hit 2 Rock Blasts as well, which is like, you know, swell. I did what, 15 plus 13, that's 28. Yeah, no, that's max physically defensive Celesteela. That's insane. He was so scared of Drill, which I mean, you need to be scared of Drill Shiva. I think the fact that he set up with GARCHOMP, right? Like, I knew GARCHOMP was gonna be an issue, and letting Drill go down, like, take a lot of damage. Like, not Crobat. Take a lot of damage, making it so I have way more difficult dealing with the GARCHOMP. Was definitely an issue, but the GARCHOMP in general, I just didn't have a good matchup against. Like this, as I said, this was probably one of the worst matchups I have in the entire league. So with that in mind, 1-0 loss that potentially, like, let's see. If I had hit all 5 and we do an average of 50, let's say 15, 30, 45, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Yeah, no, we definitely would have killed then. If we had hit like 4 hits, I think. Yeah, four hits would have done it. Where that's the problem. Drill doesn't get Stone Edge. You have to do Rock Slide, and if on Rock Slide, yeah, I could potentially flinch, I guess. But you know, yeah, it is what it is. Big GG to John. I thought it was a good game. I definitely do think there was a couple of things I could have done differently, but overall, I think this was one of the better games I've had in a while. Like, the Blastoise was annoying, so I kind of had to like sack Gigalith a little bit. Him having Water Spout was wild. I don't really get why he has it. I guess it's because I don't have a good switch to it, right? But yeah. As always, if you liked the video, make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below with the battle, and subscribe to the channel for future videos. And with that, I'm out. Peace, YouTube.